Hey guys, peace and balance to you all. So I wrote um I wrote certain things down and I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm gonna read it to you and then I'm gonna go more in details about it. Um so there are five parts of you, okay? And before I move forward, why is that? Why do I think that there are five parts of you? I think that there are five parts of you because we are all we are all stars. Okay. We are all stars. We are fallen stars. Okay. Fallen angels. Fallen angels. Now these fallen angels have, you know, two side of them. They have the feminine, the masculine. They have the angelic and the demonic side. Okay, the good, the bad, the positive, the negative, all that, right? We have both these aspects. Okay, so the five parts of you. We have the being, this physical being that we are in. Okay, this being, the heart, the mind, the soul, and the spirit. Now, before I move forward, um, oh no. Now, the being and the mind are the masculine part of oneself. The soul and the heart are the feminine parts of oneself. The spirit is the space holding these aspects of one existence, experiencing the world within and the world without. What affects the inner world is the heart and the soul, and what affects the outer world is the mind and the being. We are many worlds, many stars, within a world of its own, within this big world, this being. Okay, now we are the it is a all the world. Okay, the worlds that are outside of our own world, okay, are affecting, okay, the worlds, okay, because the world outside of us, which is this being, this planet earth, there are other worlds outside also. Okay, just like you are a world, there are other world outside also, as far as like the people, animals, they are their own world. Okay, they are their own being, they have their own worlds within them. Okay, now what do I say that, before I even move forward, when you think of the mind, the mind is the world itself. Okay, and that world is affecting this being, this other world, which is this being. Now the heart is another world too, which is affecting this being also. And the mind is another world, the soul is another world, and the spirit. Okay, and all of these parts, these worlds within you, are affecting this world outside of you. Now these are all parts, these are all worlds within you, and this world brought together make up your world. Now make up your universe, your universe. Okay, now it is constantly affecting us as you affect it. Okay, now the power that we hold, which derive from, again, both darkness and light, um is a power. Okay, is a power that we all hold, which is the power, or the powers, multiple powers, okay, that we hold, which are the power to, you know create, destroy, live, die, to think, to feel, to give, to take. Now the balance is needed. Okay, there needs to be balance, okay, for the betterment of this aspect. And without that balance will come a great fall of all these aspect of you, all this world. Because once it becomes imbalance, it's going to shift, and all these parts of you will fall. Okay, you will fall, meaning you will fail, and then you have to start over again, and you have to try again and get back that balance so that you can have a hold of yourself, have a hold of your world to expand more. Okay, because we all, okay, let me just move forward. Now, yeah, one must realize that this is all about expansion. Okay, we are all to expand. All right, now we expand, we get bigger, smarter, stronger, wiser. Okay, or we what's the other, the opposite of expansion? I think it's like regression. You just like get smaller and smaller and weaker and, you know, dumber and whatever. You get smaller, smaller and smaller. And, you know, we can all play those parts as far as like we can all expand if we choose to, if we want to truly, or we can all become smaller. Okay, and it all depends on you, your actions, you know, your belief, your, you know, your point of view, your perception, your reaction, your, you know, you. Depends on you. That's the choice that you have, to either expand or to regress, you know, to either grow or to become smaller. Okay, to be in the known or to be ignorant. Okay, to be wise or to be not wise. So yeah, now one can either remain still, like I said, still, remain still and not do shit. Okay, remain in your comfort zone. You know, you feel like you have all the things that makes you feel safe, makes you feel, you know, like if it's taken away from you, then you don't know what to do, then you don't know where to go, you don't know, you know, what to think or how to feel. Okay, because that when you get so attached to that comfort that now it becomes your enemy, now it becomes your weak point, now it becomes your weakness, you know, now it can become that same thing that brings your downfall, because now you are taking comfort onto it, you become so sheltered. Okay, it's like you staying in a house for so long and you don't go out and explore, right? Because you are scared of the world outside, or because you are scared to move farther from where it is that you've got that comfort from, or to expand your awareness on something new, because you're so comfortable with your, you know, whatever you've been taught, you know, because you haven't been, you weren't taught to think for yourself, you weren't taught to go with your imagination, you know, actually go with your, yeah, just be yourself, you know, and come up with your own understandings. But you were taught to read a book and listen to somebody else's thought, listen to somebody else's opinions, listen to somebody else's point of view. Okay, that you have forgotten how to do so for yourself. And now, you know, when you put to that point to actually do that, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, you're constantly scared, you're constantly in fear, I mean, and you constantly like just in the unknown, you know, and the clock keep ticking, and you keep staring at it as it goes round and round and round and round, and you remain still, you're not moving with the clock, you're just staring at the clock instead of moving with the flow of life. You're just staring at life, you know, and you stay in that comfort zone, you know, because you're scared of the experience, when we're all about experience, you know. So you can, you know, one can either remain still or be in motion, because we're constantly moving, you know. The clock is moving, we're all moving, all the planets are moving, are expanding, you know. So therefore we all moving, we all in motions, and without that motion, you know, there will be no expansion, you know. So now Now the expansion, okay, has to take place in all parts of your, all four aspects. Okay, now the five parts of you. Okay, these five parts contain these four, these four, it contains the four elements, the four, characteristics. Okay, the four elements, which I think we all know: the water, air, fire, earth sign, or the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. These are the four aspects also. Now, the physical will be more so of the earth element. The mental will be more so of the air element. The emotional will be more so of the water element, and the spiritual will be more so of the fire element. Now, there has to be expansion in all these four aspects, within these four characteristics, these four elements within you. Okay, you can't just expand or become wiser or become knowledgeable on on the physical self. As far as like you getting strength, taking care of your body, and now you're strong, but you kind of like not wise when it comes to making decisions. You can't think for yourself. Okay, you constantly, your emotions are all over the place. Okay, and your spirituality, man, that's kind of like way out of the picture. You either believe in somebody else's belief, or you don't believe in nothing at all, and you don't even create your own belief, and you just kind of like, you don't have any essence, you don't have no purpose. You just kind of like living. Okay, you're just kind of living. It's like, well, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that, I don't think that, which is cool. Okay, because I don't believe in anything, but I believe in everything at the same time, because I think that there is truth in everything. Therefore, if there's truth in everything, my perception of the truth is what allows me to have the full experience of life, and actually create a purpose and a meaning to why it is that I'm here, and why it is that, and actually like, experience life, but also not get lost in this world, this experience that I'm in, and actually like truly understand the purpose and the meaning behind this experience that I'm having on this earth plane. Okay, understanding why it is that I'm here, and why it is that I keep coming here. Why it is that keeps bringing me back here. What is it that I am missing, that I am not seeing? Trying to understand it, trying to find that, so that I can actually be in the known, to where it is that I'm going, and not just go somewhere without knowing where it is that I'm going. So trying to understand that, and then once I get that understanding, then I can like, go forward. And how do you get that? By actually like expanding this aspect of yourself, and actually like trusting your intuition, and it's gonna guide you. If you have all this aspect of yourself in check, you actually like embrace all these parts of you. Okay, you don't run away from this part, you don't run away from the good and just trying to be like run behind the you don't run away, you kind of like running from the bad and running to the good. The good is constantly escaping from you, you're trying to catch it, and you constantly trying to escape your bad. And it's like, when you just kind of like, y'all need to just like kind of like relax and kind of like get together and just speak on like, just embrace and love each other. Say like, okay, you like, I understand, I see you for who you are, I see you for who you are, and I accept you and love you for exactly how you guys are, or how you are, because you are a part of me. Because me hating these parts of me is me hating myself, and me hating myself is constantly putting myself in jeopardy, constantly going against my own you know self. So it's kind of like that. Like, so yeah. So yeah, we all share this aspect and experience them individually, you know, so there can be relatability and understanding. So we are all individual. Okay, we are all individual. We all have. We are all individuals on this plane of existence. What connects us is our individuality. Okay, it's our characteristics. Okay, and the fact that we share all these aspects is what connects us, but we experience this aspect individually. Okay, we have different experiences, we have different point of view. We might agree with some, but we don't agree with everything, because you know but if you do agree with everything, that means you share a stronger connection whomever it is that you agree with, or whatever it is that you agree with. But if you don't agree, that means you don't have any connection to that, so therefore you don't have to connect to that. Okay, because that would even bring, because a lot of people can tell you that because you don't want to partake in something, because you don't want to deal with somebody, you don't want to like have anything to do with somebody or have anything to do with something, that you know now they paint you as this bad person, or paint you as this and this and that, when you have no business even partaking in those being, or partaking in, or being around whomever, or partaking in whatever situation, or whatever indoctrination, or whatever it is. You don't have no business doing that, because you are on your own path. You have your own road, your own pathway to enter, to go through, to experience whatever you are meant to experience, because you cannot get lost on your journey, and it's to expand, to get out into the next step, and not get stuck in here, in this time frame, in this space that we are in, because you cannot get the fuller picture of why it is that you are here, and you keep getting lost in your comfort, in whatever it is, and you forget about yourself. You forget about yourself, and so we all have we are like a book. Okay, this no we are like an archive, and we have different books. Okay, different books, different wisdom, different knowledge locked within us, and we actually have the key. But a lot of us kind of get that key gets snatched from us, because our own parents sell us out, because their parents sell them out, and their parents sell them out, or sell their keys out. So now they don't have a key to open the archive that they hold within themselves, to actually find out you know to actually have a hold of the what's the word for that, um I don't want to say legacy, but something that was passed down, to you, to be able to understand. But because your parents and your parents do not understand, now if you don't understand, you're going to keep on, trust me, you keep selling your keys, or your child or your kid's keys, to somebody else that you trust so much, other than your own self. And then, like, is this constant misunderstanding in the world, this constant imbalance, this constant disconnect of a sense of identity. Okay, because a lot of us trying to understand who exactly we are, but a lot cannot understand who they are, because They want to fit in. They want to fit in somewhere they can't fit, and they constantly try to fit. But it's like, you can't fit. Like, why do you have to keep on trying to fit in this space, in this world, in whatever it is, whatever world, whatever box you put yourself into, trying to fit in, but you don't actually fit? And instead of actually noticing that you don't fit, and you keep being stubborn and trying to fit in and trying to do that, you now you can't you don't even you forget that, there's a world out there that you can, there's actually like a space that you can fit in somewhere out there, but you can't go and look, either because you too lost in your own desire, in your own comfort, in whatever it is, or whatever illusion that there is there, or because you have this fear of the unknown, that you keep trying to fit in, trying to fit in, when it's like all that you keep getting is somebody else's creation, somebody else's thought. And because you switch something up, you're trying to make it your own, doesn't necessarily mean it is you. It is who you are. Okay? People get so lost in the titles, on these titles, these words, to feed the ego, when that's exactly what they want you to do, to keep doing that. So you keep getting lost, because they know that you do not belong with whatever it is that you believe in. So they're just sitting back watching you, and just kind of like eating popcorns. You kind of like a TV show to them, and a lot of us don't understand, but because they think that, this, they don't understand, because they think that, knowledge is this trendy thing. So, if I can just come and sit here and, say I'm this, say I'm a goddess, or say I'm a god, or say I'm a queen, say I'm a king. Yeah, we all kings, we all queens of our own worlds, don't get it fucked up, but don't think that, you are somebody else's king or somebody else's queen out there, or somebody else's god or somebody else's goddess out there. No, you are your own. You are who you make yourself to be. Okay, but once you start to add it on, to like take this ownership over some other beings or entities, then you kind of like lost in your own illusion. Okay, but like, again, we get so lost in these titles that it's keeping us even further from even, it keeps them, not me, but it keeps them from further understanding who they truly are, who they truly are. Because if you did not create it, if you don't know the origin of it, then don't involve yourself with it. Don't embody it. Don't, start to fight for it like it's you, like it's for you, because you don't know what you're fighting for. You don't know what you're taking claim over. You don't know what you have taking, you're getting involved with. But anyways, I'm gonna make this a part 2. I'm gonna go inside because it's, it's getting cold. I just wanted to make this quick video to kind of introduce this. But I'm gonna make another video and go more in details about this. So yeah, guys, just be you. Like I always say this, just be your goddamn self. Okay, stop trying to fit in where you don't fit. Okay, go create your own space that you can actually truly fit, and even create more space for you and for whomever it is that you want to fit in there with you. Like, create your own shit. Okay, so I love y'all, and I'll catch you in my next video.